Originally, I was going to call this video Why I Became an Atheist. But when I thought about it more, I realized that there was no point at which I really became an atheist. You see, I was raised in a secular household, and in fact all of my immediate family is agnostic. So, unlike most people I know, religion basically played no part at all in my childhood development. Although I was exposed to religion as a child at like Easter events and Christmas, there was never a point where I was introduced to God, or God introduced himself to me. And I guess it's because of this that I feel like I've always had an atheistic mindset, hence the reason why there is no point at which I became an atheist.
My teenage years were spent entirely in Lubbock, Texas, one of the many cities rightfully nicknamed the Buckle of the Bible Belt, because it is said to have the largest number of churches per capita of any city in the U.S. As with any young person, this was a particularly tumultuous period of my life, both socially and internally. It was about this time that I began to question why I couldn't find what everyone else seemed to already have. Where was my religion? My God? These were the conclusions that I came to. Either I was a defective human being, incapable of divine faith. My parents deliberately sabotaged my life, depriving me of knowledge of the omniscient, omnipresent entity that governs the entire universe. Or there was nothing for me to experience, no one for me to know. I ended up eliminating the first two, which left me with the atheistic response. There are various reasons why I went with this option, but the foremost reason is the general human tendency to make something out of nothing. The fallibility of human perception and reasoning. We can see this in theories like numerology, where conspiratorial patterns emerge out of ordinary numbers. In optical illusions specifically designed to exploit this tendency, and in the natural world where we observe recognizable shapes within amorphous clouds. It seems God is simply the most popular abuse of this human characteristic.
I guess the only question left for me to answer is why am I atheist instead of agnostic like the rest of my family? I struggled with this conundrum throughout most of my high school career, constantly waffling between atheism and agnosticism. But now I'm in college, and I've taken many courses that have expanded my mind, as cliched as that may be. And my astronomy class in particular has affected my beliefs, or lack thereof. After learning about this inconceivably wondrous universe of ours, I asked myself the question, why do I need something more than what observed reality has to offer me? And the only answer I can come up with is that I don't.